Hello. As president of ICLEI and mayor of Seoul, my mission and the mission of everyone at ICLEI is to promote sustainability not only in my city but also in other cities around the world. We all have the responsibility to take good care of this planet for the next generations. Now, more than ever, we need to join forces and ensure that the Paris Agreement and all other global processes for sustainability are implemented and improved over time. Seoul is already committed to reducing greenhouse gas emissions by more than 1 billion tons by 2020. Many other cities all over the globe, including in Central America, have also made great strides towards a sustainable, low-carbon and resilient urban future. More and more local and regional governments are also joining ICLEI, becoming part of this leading network of cities, towns, and regions that are building a better future. This is made possible thanks to the efforts of all ICLEI's regional offices. Congratulations to ICLEI's Secretariat for Mexico, Central America, and the Caribbean on its 15th anniversary. Your work has helped different cities in the region to progress on sustainable development, implementing the best and most innovative practices specific to the region. Best wishes for the next 15 years and many more to come. Thank you. Bye.
Esteemed members of the Regional Executive Committee, members and staff of ICLEI, 15 years of exchange, peer learning, successful sustainability action and advocacy in all global agendas are a reason to look back in pride and gratitude. Your region in the world is meeting major challenges, and I admire your solutions shared in the network. The ICLEI World Network is enriched by the diversity and knowledge of its regional networks. So I seize the opportunity to thank the ICLEI network in Mexico, Central America and the Caribbean for their energy, spirit and dedication. It's a pleasure to work with this ICLEI entity. Feliz cumpleaños.
Well, I think it's absolutely marvelous, right? I mean, it is great to see in a perspective of ICLEI, 15 years that ICLEI is present in Mexico. We have indeed officers that are older, we have officers that are younger. I think it is marvelous to see how staff, how institutionally we have been able to build up ICLEI Mexico. In the meanwhile, ICLEI Mexico and the Caribbean, it's a secretariat not only for the country of Mexico, but for an enlarged area, to stabilize our activities, to stabilize and to mature our operations in that area. And so in that sense, I can only say I am absolutely convinced that all the activities that have been undertaken by our officers and the people there has contributed to an interaction with all of the cities, the urban centers of that region, and has definitely helped to improve the approaches in those cities. And I, for example, as a very concrete element, it is great to see how many of the Mexican cities, but also other cities of the region, how they have evolved in engaging in low carbon strategies to reduce their CO2 emissions, to look into their mobility and transportation plans, to increase strategies to reduce waste and recycling waste, to become more safer where it is necessary. And I think all of that has definitely been influenced by our presence in the region, in the country. And this is where I would like to, once again, to congratulate Mexico and the Caribbean Secretariat, because this is not something that you can do from here where I am based in Bonn at the headquarters. This is something that has to be done within the context of that particular region, which is in your case Mexico and Central America and Caribbean. So the connection with the leaders over there, the understanding of the politics, the understanding of the culture is definitely an enabler, an opportunity that we have taken, and it is great to see how this has flowered in such a good way. So congratulations to all our members in that area, in Mexico, in Central America and the Caribbean, and of course my best wishes to the staff and my utmost gratitude to all staff for all the excellent work that has been made.
Well, of course we congratulate all Mexican cities which have decided that sustainable development is one of their most relevant development model. We know that this is not always easy. We know that Mexican cities struggle with a lot of problems and challenges, but we really congratulate those who come together and want to do better, and we congratulate those who get this organized, and of course the ICLEI Mexico office is among these.
Of course, Mexico. I mean, let me give this example in the climate change. When Copenhagen failed, Mexico was hosting the next one. Everybody was very concerned about how will it all end up with, and we had our summit in Mexico City, and then we went to Cancun. And throughout the negotiations, Mexican government was always supportive of local and regional governments, and especially ICLEI. And this is definitely related to the success of ICLEI Mexico. And then we moved into biodiversity. Whenever there is an event in Mexico, ICLEI Mexico and the Mexican people have always been championing of the success. So we are so proud to have our office there. We are so proud to have such a committed people in Mexico, and they are so important for the rest of the global relations. So congratulations. Many years ahead. We look forward to be together with you.
Thank you.
Yes, I think fantastic work is ICLEI Mexico office is doing that. I want to congratulate ICLEI Mexico. It's the administrative head Edgar with his. When I saw him like 15 years back, I felt like this is the guy who can do something. But obviously it's not he is the only one. I think all the staff in ICLEI, and I think thumbs up to the team. It's a teamwork, and 15 years is just a small portion. Keep it up.
Yes, we are very happy to work in collaboration with ICLEI Mexico, Central America and Caribbean. This is a very special region that has a very rich history, and it is a merging region in the world. So there is much to say, very good experiences in the city, best practices, and ICLEI is doing a great work back there.
Well, I mean, I think having 15 years in Mexico and the Caribbean, that's something to be really proud of, and we are proud as an organization that our staff there and our director could really build that strong office and strong support in the region. I think I congratulate Edgar and his staff to have achieved that great success, and I hope we can sit here again in another 15 years and congratulate you the 30th anniversary.
Absolutely. Congratulations to your region, to your office and the work that you do. I think we've seen a lot of dedication and innovation coming out from your office. We always love to learn, especially between our offices in the Global South, and we wish you all the very best for the next 15 years.
Congratulations, ICLEI Mexico and the Caribbean. We're so happy to be your neighbor at ICLEI USA. I heard someone from the Mexican government said it's easier to build a bridge than build a wall. So let's build that bridge.
Absolutely. Congratulations on 15 years. I would like to share a story. One of my very first, I've been at ICLEI since 1999, and one of my very first international exchanges was I went to Mexico City for a climate change conference with cities. And it was eye-opening for me. It was my first exposure to how local governments are dealing with this outside of Canada. And we had cities from around the world and across North America. And so the efforts of ICLEI in Mexico have always been really special to me because it formed such an early phase in my work at ICLEI.
Of course, congratulations as a colleague of ICLEI. We are so happy to see the growth and improvement of our work in your region and impacting millions of populations there. And I think in the future there will be also opportunities for the more city-to-city exchange and knowledge sharing between cities from East Asia and from your region. I think a lot of work that we need to do together in the future as a whole organization.
Of course, congratulations first. I'm fully aware that how much and how valuable things your office has been achieving. So I still expect more bold actions towards sustainability.
Yes, congratulations, and continuation is in the power. At the same time, we are so glad that it's developing in Central America and the Caribbean region, and we work. All the region work together, and all the member cities work for the sustainability all together.
Yeah, I'd be very happy to congratulate the Mexico ICLEI office for its work in Mexico and the Caribbean. My office is now starting to work on small island projects around the world, and I'm looking forward to discussing with your regional director opportunities to work in the Caribbean some more. So we think that's a new area to expand ICLEI activities, so I wish the Mexico office all the best in that.
Yes, I would like to congratulate ICLEI Mexico for its 15 years of existence, and hopefully the office in Mexico will continue to flourish and assist local governments in their development needs.
Thank you. Congratulations, and how will you cases? Yes, because we are an organization for sustainability, and you have the first step. You fulfill the first task. Then yes, we are compassionately we are new office, and we are looking forward to go with you, and we try to be like you, can be more sustainable.